let's just check this out together. All right, Henry Cavill talking about how he is a gamer and he is in Squadron 42 and is somewhat related to the content that we put here on the channel. So I wanted to just watch this video that our community linked. Let's see. Let's check it out. I can guarantee you that they won't like, I can guarantee you that the women will not like that he's a gamer. I can guarantee you almost that the faces after he's going to say it, if he does say it around these girls, they'll be like, what?
I'm a big gamer. I played the games. And
this is how my girlfriend looks when I'm into games, man. If you have a girlfriend or a wife, partner, whatever, and they are into games, hold on to them tightly. Never let go. They are the unicorns of the world. Because this normally is what you get. Any girl that knows I'm into games, that's the look. That is the look.
And I read the books, and I loved both of them. I love the adaptation that the games is of the books, and it's a wonderful opportunity for me, and indeed for us, to be adapting the books into our own way.
Absolutely, yeah. I was playing a game called World of Warcraft. And
I've heard of all of them.
Yeah. And
I didn't know he was a gamer.
I missed the call from Zack Snyder to tell me I got Superman.
But, like, did you hear the phone ringing?
I did.
And you chose to ignore it?
Absolutely.
I'm a big PC gamer as well, and so I spent a lot of my time playing role-playing games in that genre and played the Witcher games. I played The Witcher 3 through twice.
That's awesome.
Or Xbox?
PC.
PC.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
You're a PC gamer?
Yeah.
What was that from when you were young?
That was funny. That was really funny. He asked him PlayStation or Xbox, and he's like, did you see his look when he told him that? He's like, PC, dude.
3 through twice.
PlayStation or Xbox?
PC.
Oh.
That's great.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're a PC gamer?
Yeah.
What was that from when you were young? Or?
Yes. Yeah, my dad got me into that when I was very, very young.
Do you kind of build your own gaming PC?
I have not quite ventured into building my own myself. I definitely have had custom PCs over
Right,
the
guys?
years. That will be the next project. As soon as I find enough time and the bravery, I might put my own PC together.
A few moments later.
These are books that you read as a kid, and now you get to play the character.
I didn't read the books as a kid. I played the games. They released a game called Witcher 3 it's about 5 years ago now. Played that game to the death.
Really?
And then I heard it was coming out. I met the showrunner, and that's when I learned there were books. Read the books, and I realized I was missing out on a whole world of this stuff because I've been into the fantasy genre since I was a kid.
Do you play the video games as research?
Yes, I did. In fact, I played the video games before reading the books.
Yeah.
I thought the books were based upon
See, I haven't read the books yet.
Every time I saw a Witcher book, it was always game
Everybody
art
keeps
on the
telling me I
cover.
got to read the books.
And after meeting with Lauren, she told me about the books. I ended up reading the books and loving them. I've been a fan of fantasy genre since I was knee-high to a grasshopper.
For me, personally, it's like, it'd be like playing another run of The Witcher 3, but with a completely different skin on. And that, I think, would be interesting, because I've played it through a number of times now, and it's like, okay, cool, I've done it, I've seen it, and I still get that same enjoyment out of playing it through, but what if I could play it slightly differently?
How much of a gamer are you?
Very much of a gamer. I mean, it depends on who I'm talking to. If I'm talking to the average person, very much, massively a gamer. But if I'm talking to a pro gamer, no, he or she would think that I'm not as much of a gamer. I only have
very honest, very candid, you know.
In my life, actually, I was going to say my free time, but I don't have much of that either, where I get to play computer games. And when I do, I get very involved. I really get stuck into it, especially when it's a good game that comes along, like Witcher 3 or the Total War series. Love
What
those.
are you playing right now?
It depends. It depends where I am, because I'm traveling right now, so online games are pretty much out of the question.
Yeah, normally you just kind of dismiss it, but like, right.
2, that's the one which I'm on now, because that's always a good jump-in game. I can always jump in, play for a bit, play for a few hours, pass the time, jump out again. And then I can come back and nothing's changed. I'm looking forward to the new World of Warcraft coming out. That looks good, and how they're resetting everything down to 60. That's going to be cool, because it makes the game a lot more playable. I never got back into the retail version of the game. That's why I enjoyed jumping into Classic, because it was 0 to 60, and it felt obtainable, where the retail version, it was, I don't know what they got up to, 100 and something, and you just think, ugh, I mean, that's just so unobtainable and so far away to start the whole game
Dash,
again.
totally, dude.
I didn't really want to do that. But now they're resetting everything from 0 to 60, so I'm looking forward to that.
So why did you choose this role in this show, this series, Henry?
I have been a big fan of the IP for a while now, and I first was introduced to it via the games.
The book series on which this is based.
Yes.
Okay.
I thought he said the games.
The video games.
That's right, I did. I introduced
Henry
Henry Cavill to games.
That was written by a
The
guy
games.
called Andrew Sepkowski, and the books are absolutely fantastic.
You sought this
Right?
rollout. You're the one who
Absolutely. Yeah.
Why? I mean, you just love the games, love the books.
I love the games. The games
Thank
are
you.
especially.
Thank you. You know, I remember when I first talked to Henry, and he had no interest in games at all, you know. And I said to him, you know, Henry, drop the shit, dude. Just drop it. I know you're a gamer. Just tell everybody you're a gamer. And he's like, yeah, you're right. Got him hooked into WoW originally, and he was off to the races. You're welcome, Henry.
Witcher 3, super immersive, and I don't know if anyone here is a gamer or anything. If everyone's played the games, but
well, there's plenty of people that try to play me. You know, there's plenty of people that try to play me. It's something you got to worry about. You know, I'm glad Henry's talking about that.
super immersive. And when
I am immersive.
was playing it,
He's
I always
right.
thought it'd make a great movie or TV show.
I
the
would.
books, they were popular, like 15 million copies or something sold.
Yes.
But what really drove it then were the video games.
Yes, yeah, lots and lots of games. It's one of the highest selling games ever. And I was a big fan of the game, and that's how I discovered it.
Yeah. I used to be called The Game. Like, a lot of people don't know that, but when I met Henry, like, I was named The Game. And we had a conversation together, and he said, you know, The Game, you should be called The Games. And I said, that you're onto something, Henry. You're onto something. And therefore, ever since that, I was The Games. Then we had a conversation not too long ago, about a year and two ago, and we talked about naming it over to DG360, you know, because it was just very hard to spell.
That's why I discovered The Witcher.
What's your gaming man cave look like, essentially?
My gaming, I mean, I live
I've never asked, just so you understand, I've
glad
never
you
asked
got
another
that
human
out.
being, what do you look like while you're gaming? I've
Oh, I
never
can't
done
wait,
that.
Dash.
I wouldn't, but I'm glad I eventually got to what I wanted to
Maybe
ask.
one of these days I'll send you a photo.
What?
I'm a big gamer, and so I played the games a lot. And then when I heard
He
that
says
the
The
show
Games.
was
Like, I
becoming a
actually
thing-
really respect him for saying that, because he's not even saying The Games. It's not even his accent to say The Games when he says The Games. That is not him saying The Games. He's literally saying The Games. Like, I am playing The Games. Like, he is a gamer. That is a gamer phrase. He knows what's up. He's on the inside of the inside when it comes to games. He's saying The Games. That's totally respectable. Totally respectable. Moved up a hell bunch of notches for me. Moved up a hell bunch of notches.
A bit like an opportunity dream.
So are you out there like where somebody's just gaming against
He's
you? They have no
inside.
idea
He's
that
truly
they
inside. He's
possibly
not
are
outside
in
gaming.
A virtual world with Henry Cavill? Is
World
that
of
possible?
Warcraft? Yeah. Yeah, but that's the only online game I play for now.
Okay.
That and Overwatch. But, yeah.
I mean,
He plays Overwatch,
Those
huh?
are pretty, very popular.
crazy.
Those are big ones.
What did you say?
Well, that's kind of cool. Thanks for putting that in the Look at This DG section. Interesting.